Okay, we're going.
I'm going to show you some very basic things you can do to get your dog's attention. Having the dog focus on you or pay attention when you're in the ring is usually about 90% of the battle. Dogs need to learn what their job is, and it's your job to show the dog what their job is. Black and white. You want to be absolutely clear what you want the dog to do. Terry Arnold has probably the best attention program I've ever seen. It's in her book, Stepping Up to Success, Volume 1. It's very detailed, and I've taken a little bit of that and a little bit of a lot of other things, and this is what I use. I like to start with what I call airplane attention. Get 2 or 3 pieces of small pieces of food in each hand and a clicker. Have the dog in front of you. Now I had him come in front. You would just step in front of your dog. You're going to put your hands out like an airplane, and when the dog looks at you, you're going to click and treat. The dog needs to look at you. You're not going to say, watch, watch, look, look. You're not even going to call the dog's name. That takes the responsibility off the dog. And what they learn is, I look at you when you say watch, look, or call my name. When they look at you on their own, then you're going to click and treat. Alternate hands. Build up. To a little bit longer attention. And do that several times a day. Just say maybe 5 pieces of food in each hand. When they're gone, you're through. Then maybe an hour later, try it again. You don't say a word, and that's the hardest, especially for somebody who likes to talk a lot like I do. If your dog absolutely isn't looking at you, when they even just glance away from the food at first, you can click and then treat. Or you can start by holding the food. If they're really looking away, bring the food up to your mouth maybe 1 time. Click and treat. The dog needs to know that looking at your face is what brings the treat, and the clicker really helps mark that. At the same time, put the dog in heel and hold several small pieces of food. Zeke's training treats are really good for this. They're little, I don't know, like pea-sized treats. They're dry. You can hold quite a few of them in your hand at once, and they're excellent. You're not going to say watch, watch, look, look, Wally, Wally. You're going to show them the food, bring it up to your face, right down your side into heel position. Do this with about 5 pieces of food. Now he's done it before. I don't want to throw my shoulder back. Now he does not see a good heel. I want to, let's see, keep my shoulder straight. Food at my mouth. He's learning to look at my face. You want to work up eventually to a minute. And it takes a lot of time. When you're first starting, you're just going to bring the food up, take the food down, up and down 5 times. Then to release them, get it. Let them jump up and get the food. Then try it again. Do this 2 or 3 times, several times a day. You can say, good watch, but you're not going to beg the dog to watch. When they look, then you can click and treat. And when you're doing this, you don't even have to click. You can just give them the treat. Smile at them. Nobody wants to look at you if you're going. Work on both of those. Then you're going to start with one. Once the dog knows, you can have them watch you. Now I've got the food in my right hand, but I'm holding it up at my shoulder. Again, don't throw your shoulder back. You're going to have the dog watch and take 1 step and have them get it. Release them to get it. Don't bother to feed them in heel. You're going to release them, and what this is teaching them is that they can stand up, take a step, look at you, and move forward. Sit. Sit. Thank you. Are you ready? Now, get it. And do that over and over. I've probably done that 1,000 times with him. Just because they do it once or twice, they haven't got it. Keep doing it. Keep working. Then we're going to do, I got this from Catherine Zinsky, and I call it Ready, Ready. You want to teach the dog that their job is to watch you. And you'll work on all of these things. Get the attention first. Then you can kind of work on the ready. And this teaches them that it's their responsibility. What you need to do, if the dog looks away, completely break off what you're doing. Now we're going to work on some focused, attentive healing. You're going to start with just 1 or 2 steps like I did before. Good watch, good ready. Then you'll work up. Now he's been doing this for quite a while, so he can go for a while. If the dog looks away, break off. Don't just, and say, give a marker like, uh-oh, where's your ready? Where's your ready? And if, by saying where's your ready, when I say ready in the ring, he's looking at me. The food is up here. You can hold it in either hand. Where's your ready? Let's go. Uh-oh, you looked away. Where's your ready? Now give him another chance. Good. After they look away, completely break off. Change direction, and then give him another chance, just 1 or 2 steps, and give him a treat. You don't want to go so long on the second one that they lose attention again. And when you're first starting, again, you're just going to take 1 or 2 steps. Where's your ready? Sit. Where's your ready? Say he's just starting. Go. Good, get it. Oops. And again, 1 or 2 steps. Then work up to 3 or 4 steps. And do this over a period of time. Are you ready? Where's your ready? Sit. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Where's your ready? Where's your ready? Very good watch. And I talk to him and I tell, uh-oh, that wasn't your ready. Where's your ready? There, get it. Did you see how I completely broke off? So that they know that this is where I went wrong. I don't use a leash pop, nothing. I use uh-oh. I don't use no. You could say oops or, I don't know, razzmatazz, something, but you need a word that means that was not right. If they are sniffing, they need to learn that they cannot sniff when they're working. Working means, like now, if they start sniffing, stop immediately. Take their nose, and no sniff. No, I'm playing with him because he's not sniffing. No sniff. Pat their nose. You can squeeze their nose. Not just no sniff. Do it for maybe 3 or 4 seconds.
I know.
So that, and you want to touch their nose. So that they're learning that it's the nose that's offensive. Then immediately take a step, and if they're not sniffing, give them a treat. Good no sniff. Then walk again and say you're working on the ready. Well, if they start sniffing, you're working on sniffing, not the ready. So stop, no sniff. No sniff. But mostly don't beg your dog. Watch, watch, watch. All they learn is that they don't look at you until you say watch or you say their name. So what, by that uh-oh and breaking it off and then good ready, then you're teaching them that this is what you have to do when we're in the ring. Now we'll get some examples. Thank you. All right, this is Alice and Tess. Go ahead. She's going to work. Okay, try to stay out of the sun, because then I get you all goofed up. Now, she's been working on this for. All right, as you give it to her, release her and let her jump up and get it.
Okay, get it. Yeah.
Fairly new at this.
It's her mother.
And you don't have to start with them sitting when you're working on this if you don't want to.
Oh, where'd you go?
Yeah, now change direction completely, and then there, good. Just 1 or 2 steps with her to get her up and get her to Julia's. Now have your treats all ready, and just be ready for 1 step when she's with you. Show her the treat. Dee Dee's been here an hour, and so she's tired. Okay, now show her the treat. There, now. Now, all right, give it to her now. All right, there, give it to her, because she was watching you. Did you see how she was watching you? And you need to be real quick. You need to give them the treat right away so they know what it's for, not 10 seconds later, because then they forget.